Welcome back to me.
She's strong.
I am a memoir, the meaning of Mariah Carey. And if you could see us, you would know that we are thoroughly defrosted.
Festive all the way through.
This is a festive reach-around edition because the festivities are coming up behind us really quickly, and we just want to grab onto it at the front while we can before they really...
Normally this is my job to make things filthy. What's happened?
So we're going to have a little festive grab, the festive reach around. But on top of that, we're also going to get Guess What Posh Did on Her Holidays, which is
relevant to our interests.
Hours of cause chat.
And Tina Barrett chat. It's all happening.
Tina Barrett chat, S Club, however many are left chat. And
strap in and strap on. Wait, what?
Johnny Ruffo passed away today.
Oh, no.
Everyone's dying and it's upsetting me a lot.
I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
I just thought you got very confused about who's in S Club 7.
No, they're all half dead as well.
God!
I mean, some of them are still in the band and no longer with us.
Stop talking about Tina before it's time.
Too soon. Like before.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's already off the rails.
Already off the rails. So, yes, Johnny Ruffo once bought me muffins.
Oh, you love muffins.
I know. They're from Coles. But anyway, bless you, Johnny Ruffo, wherever you are now. In Muffin Heaven.
I haven't seen that news.
I know, it's very disappointing.
Muffin Heaven, yes. That's exactly where he went. Oh, my God. Hi. God.
Relevant to me.
Yeah. I would love to go to Muffin Heaven, just quietly.
I live in Muffin Heaven. Muffin Top Heaven, sadly, though.
Yeah, same. I think it's muffin top and bottom and sides and everywhere else.
You've never muffin bottomed before. Anyway.
You know what? For a muffin, maybe I would. No, sorry, I don't do that. Oh, hey, you've got a chocolate muffin? It's for muffin break? All right.
Okay. I'll chow down on this while you chow down on that.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We've gone full Pinkett without meaning to.
We're sharing more than even she does, and that's a lot. So,
she shares way more than anyone needs.
Way more. I am loving the memes that we've been getting since our last episode, where Jada just announces things.
My favourite meme going around is Jada Pinkett reveals she's never met Will Smith.
Yes, I know. I know, it's so stupid. Did we make that? I don't know. I feel like we did.
I haven't seen anyone in the Pinkett memes doing the Smith, but you never
because the Smith is just an empty gaping hole now. There's nothing there.
It's one in the Pinkett, two in the nothing, I think.
I think I did say that. You just hear whistling.
Which is the way you like it, two in the nothing.
Oh my God. Yeah, true. Just a light breeze
there's a
past
muffin.
it.
Unless there's a muffin.
What's wrong?
I don't know. This is how we deal with grief. All right. Well, before we get on to find out what happened on your holidays with your school report, let us, because it is the festive reach around edition of Me, I Am a Memoir. Let's get some festive headlines in Me Moments.
Me moments. There's so many moments.
Oh my God.
She's momenting. Well, this is because we pushed back what was meant to be our next episode because she's just momenting everywhere. She's melted. intrigued that she's leaned in to the defrosting. I thought that she'd be like, what do you mean I'm always around? But she's like, you know what? I'm going to own this and I'm going to defrost myself.
Well, it gets sent to me every year. Someone sends me the defrosting meme.
I know.
Like, this bitch is defrosting. And I'm just like, yes, we know. We're there with the hairdryers trying to melt down that block of ice.
Yeah. I'm wondering if she's like, well, now I guess I'll become the meme myself. So now I own memes.
Yes, she's the boss of memes.
You know? She's the boss of memes.
She's wrestling with with Kris Jenner over owning things on the internet that have been there all the time.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Because Kris Jenner tried to own memes. She tried to copyright
really?
You're Doing Amazing, Sweetie.
Oh my god! What is wrong with all people?
All people.
All people. But yes, as mentioned, it's time. We know it's happening. We get squeal. She's officially been defrosted and announced that it's time in a video featuring squeals, of course, and horror movie icons.
Ice-shattering squeals.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, they weren't getting through with the tools. So she's like, I'll just do it myself. It took me like 4 watches to realize that there were other people in the video.
There were other people in the video?
Right? I only just realized Ghostface is there from Scream. I was like, wait, I love that. But
because she's pushing away Halloween to make way for Christmas. Yes.
But it took a long time for me I was like, that's
also, it depends where you watch it. If you watch it on YouTube, it's fully wide and you can see it and it's all fine. But if you watch it on TikTok, it's only Mariah.
Fair. Yeah. Mariah loves TikTok, that's why.
I'm on TikTok because it just frames everyone else out.
Yeah. And cuts the lights out so that it's
no one can see the personal fans or lighting.
No. So from her ice cave, I assume that's where she was, she went directly to Jimmy Kimmel to throw snow on him while he slept.
Oh my God.
And just let him know that it's time, personally.
While he was
asleep. I know. She's like, just so you know, it's time. It's time. I love that she's kind of almost threatening. Like, she's like, you know you love it. Like, don't even say you don't, because you do. Now get your wife's dressing gown on and come downstairs. Yeah. We've got eggnog and some black Irish. It'll be delicious. Yeah. And part of it's like how planned did it have to be? But the part where he's downstairs does seem like he's very sleepy.
Oh yeah, he's very sleepy. House. He is very tired. And also, we know what hours Mariah keeps, so this could be 3, maybe 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is peak Mariah time.
Peak Mariah time. That's when she's firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely. She cooked that rice herself.
Yeah.
Festive rice. Absolutely. Rice upon rice upon rice, as they say.
Rice upon rice.
But Mariah knew this wasn't going to be enough. So she's like, I'm going to have to go on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes.
And then tell everyone that it's time. Like, that's just in case... Yeah, like in case people don't have the YouTubes or the TikToks, just like, I need old-fashioned
calendar.
Or a calendar, you know? Because, I mean, who knows anymore?
Halloween,
like, it's time.
And then it's time. That's how that works.
It's midnight. It should be on calendars now. Like,
I got an alert at what would have been midnight USA time for the 1st of November that it was time. And I immediately sent it to every single person who has sent me that defrosting meme and gone, the bitch has heard what you've said about it.
Yeah. And now she
is defrosted. And I'm coming to your house and I'm playing that song. Thanks.
Forever. All the time. So in this interview with Jimmy, Mariah reveals her secret past as a prank caller. Like, this was not in the meaning of Mariah Carey.
No. I feel like we need a whole other book, frankly.
Just about this, really.
Yeah.
She talks... like, my life as a prank caller. That's all it's like, you know, those radio... I mean, you would definitely know those radio, but like the radio pranks that they then put on CD. It's that...
I'm very familiar with those. I used to sell them. Yep.
Oh, God, really?
In fact, sometimes I would be sick when we put the radio prank to air. But when they were doing the mastering for the CD, I had to go into a booth and listen to what went to air and then laugh along to it like I was there the whole time. so that all of the
feel like
radio
that's kind
pranks
of
would
your-
sound fun.
That's kind of your ideal job, though, really.
Oh, just sitting and laughing at shit. Like I know I have a very infectious and it's a delightful laugh, but I can turn it on.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
it
I've
doesn't-
stopped questioning whether you're legit anymore. I'm like, he's laughing, he's putting in effort, whether it really tickled him or not. He's trying.
I used to be able to just go like in the middle of a sentence, say, "Look, I can completely turn it on because if I feel like it." That can just go off as well. That can be a thing.
It's quite unnerving, really.
You can always tell when it's something that's really amused me is I stop breathing a little bit.
Yeah. Like the mop.
Or I'll squeal. I'll just squeal at the top of my lungs.
That's so funny. I've never heard you squeal. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I've definitely heard you squeal.
You have definitely heard me squeal.
So yeah, that's basically
reach around.
Oh God. I was so distracted with the muffins. So I don't. Far out. Back to Mariah.
The whole point, the whole reason we're here.
I know. So, yes, Mariah's secret past as a prank caller. There were some girls who were mean to her when she was 6. So this isn't 8th grade. I thought we were going to 8th grade.
No.
We weren't. This is before. So when she was 6, they were mean to her. So 5 years later, when she was 11, she's like, I'm not letting this go. Like, I'm holding on to this grudge. And she would prank call the girls that did it and their mums. And then one day the mums were like, we know it's you, Mariah. And like, apparently they went to the police to get her number. Like, that was a thing you could do. And that they had to pay $500. And then they were like, Mariah, you owe us $500. She's like, I don't have $500. And just never paid them. She's like, they didn't have it
Ice in
either.
their flaps. There's no money when you've got ice in your
No,
flaps.
where do you put it? Like, and she was like they didn't really have the money either, so I probably shouldn't have done it. But, whatever. I'm Mariah Carey.
Mariah now. And they are racist bitches. I bet you it was the same racist bitches.
Probably it was. But I'm not entirely convinced that they called the police. I think it could have been Piggy Patricia, striking again.
She loves calling the police.
She loves calling the police.
Favorite thing.
I know. So I'm like, she
Her
definitely.
own children.
I know. They probably, she was just hiding around the corner going, I know, when she gets off that phone from that prank call, I'm calling the police, and then had a party.
I reckon maybe one of the mums called and said, we suspect your daughter's calling.
Call the police, she said. Interrupts her. She just interrupts her. Yes! I've been waiting. For this moment. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you, Trish.
That was the real one.
Okay, good. I'm going to write that down. 1. I got 1. Bloody Piggy Patricia. All the callbacks are coming back. We've had a break and our brains have, I'm going to say decalibrated rather than recalibrated because I think they've just gone down.
Fermented.
Yeah. So, look, it was a whole thing, but thankfully there doesn't appear to be a warrant for Mariah's arrest at this stage.
Thank you.
Yes. So when asked what Mariah, what do you want for Christmas, Mariah? She said, she wouldn't mind homemade gifts, but, diamonds aren't, never go astray. She's like, even the littlest diamond makes a nice accent.
You hear that, Tanaka?
Literally.
Whatever you can afford on the salary I pay you.
No, I don't think she would.
I am your boss/girlfriend.
I don't know if she would pay him because she'd be like, I don't pay family anymore.
Yeah, I don't pay family anymore.
You just have to decide to be here if you want to.
Yeah.
I'll let you dance occasionally.
You can get me a diamond, but get it out with your own money. Oh, you don't have any. See if you can get it off Nick.
Yeah. Wrestle it off one of his children.
Oh my God, how does his Christmas go? He's got to get to 11 different houses.
Yeah. Maybe he's becoming Santa. Maybe his time
I don't
with
think
Mariah...
Santa's that full of jizz, though.
Oh, God. Well, neither is the canon anymore.
Are they still doing that reality show where someone wins his jizz?
Oh, was that really a thing? Or did we make that up?
I don't know. It had
Can't
Kevin
remember
Hart in
anymore.
it, so I don't know with Kevin Hart what's real and what's not.
Yeah. Oh God.
He's one of those people. I'm like, I don't know whether this is serious or a real thing.
I don't think his talk show's on anymore.
No. My friend Vaya at work has a thing in our work Slack. Whenever someone's made a joke that seems a bit too close to the bone, she just writes, "Can't tell if joke."
Oh, really? I might have to steal that. Not that I go on Slack. Who does that?
We love it. We call it work Twitter.
Yeah.
Because we
It's the same people, just minus me, basically.
Yeah, it's basically that, yeah. Just, updating each other on the mushroom lady. It's real busy.
Oh, yeah.
Work Slack.
That's not far from where I grew up either. So I'm like,
oh, yes,
I could know people. I
don't,
but I could know them.
You might know them.
Yeah, I'll find out.
You might have known where they got the mushrooms.
That's true. She looks a lot
Asian
like
grocery that she doesn't remember where it is.
Oh, where? I don't remember. It was in Asia somewhere. That way. Well, she's like me with geography. Like she doesn't know. I don't know.
It was Asian. It was a grocer's. Where? I can't remember where. We were dreamcasting.
Oh no, the movie,
the made-for-TV movie.
What role is Melissa Joan Hart? I just need to know she has one.
Oh, she
is
plays
the mushroom.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, just post the strike, the first thing I saw was Melissa Joan Hart telling us about her Lifetime movie. That was the first thing that I saw. I was like, okay, I'm glad you can tell us about that now. Sorry.
She's been holding on to that for weeks.
She has.
She's like, I've got a Lifetime movie coming out and it'll be obliterated about all those Christmas ones soon. I've got to get onto it. When are they going to end the strike? Oh.
Help, save me, Fran. So who is cast? Who is the dream cast?
Oh, I've had many, many ideas. This is my most controversial. Making a pivot towards drama in a groundbreaking role for Celeste Barber.
I thought Celeste Barber as you were saying that, actually. Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't be mad if we got a little, Neighbours star Misha Barton involved.
Oh, yes.
That could be a real turn for her.
Although, I don't know that she could do the bit where you have to pretend to cry over dead people outside the house when the media come around. That's a lot for Misha Barton.
We'll swap her with Celeste. See for that one scene, and we won't say anything.
We started having, so Celeste was going to be a Netflix gritty one. I think the Channel 9 one was Gabby Millgate. There was a really high-end ABC one where they imported Margot Martindale. You would know Margot Martindale. She's in The Americans with Felicity. She's in everything. She's the heavyset woman in Margot Martindale. You'll know her when you see her. You'll be like,
three too many names.
Yeah, see, Margot Martindale, perfect. The other one, then so we were doing them all, and then Vaya said to me, "Do SBS." And I said, "Oh God." SBS is the Bangara Dance Company.
Who's that?
It's an Indigenous dance company in New South Wales. I said it's the Bangara Dance Company, narrated by Asha Keddy.
Yeah, perfect. You know what? I'm also thinking, it's a little older, but Noni. I wouldn't be mad at Noni serving mushrooms.
No, Noni could be the mum that doesn't survive.
Yes. She would get a whole scene.
So you get a whole moment of her saying, "I don't want you back with my son."
Yeah.
Beef Wellington's delicious.
Oh my God. And do you reckon we could remember she had that ex-husband on Better Homes? He could play the husband.
Oh, we saw him, remember?
The two of us, did we?
Yeah, when we were
with Alyssa Milano.
Yes, with Alyssa Milano. He was signing.
I feel like you told me and I've blanked it out.
He was signing copies of Wolf Creek. He was the creepy Wolf Creek guy.
So he can be in it. He can be one of the husbands.
Yeah. He can be because they hate each other, so that'll give it some real frisson.
Yes.
But yeah, I reckon amazing. The other one I did suggest was an Amazon Prime one with Chris Lilly playing everyone and doing blackface to play the Beef Wellington.
See, I'm now thinking just the cast of White Lotus. Like,
Yeah.
just
Oh my
Jennifer Coolidge
God.
as the
Jennifer
mushroom lady.
Coolidge as the
Can you
mushroom
imagine?
lady.
Right?
She would be the best.
Yeah, that's the American...
Crying
yeah.
scene would be
Oh,
perfect.
I
She would cry
can't.
so hard.
Absolutely. While kind of smiling at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
it would be... Yeah. And she'd probably flirt with the reporters just a little bit. But then I was thinking, like, like I grew up in that area and they were offered like mushrooms and toast and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, just around.
they were just there. I'm like, how did we not all die? Like,
Because you didn't eat them. You weren't stupid. Like,
Yeah,
I know
it's
you. The only mushrooms you eat are Haribo.
And muffins are kind of shaped like
They
mushrooms.
kind of look like it looks like a mushroom. That'll do. That's my mushroom for the day. A blueberry mushroom. I'll have a white chocolate and raspberry mushroom. Thank you. From Mushroom Break. I mean...
Well, speaking of delicious food, Mariah
I'm sorry, I completely derailed the Mimi
Hey,
moment.
that's fine. It happened. It's about, I'm always worried we're never going to have enough. And then here...
Why do you ever think that?
I know. It's really, I'm so naive. I just, yeah. So Mariah has just recently discovered the other night butterscotch pudding. She's like, she's like, I'm going to have that for Christmas now. So I'm like, yeah, like I think we should all have that for Christmas. In fact.
Butterscotch pudding. Is she talking sticky date?
Well, I think it's the sticky date without the date.
Oh.
You know?
So it's just the pudding in the cup kind of thing.
Yeah, she gets the microwavable one.
She's just getting like, you know how they
30
call
seconds,
things
delicious.
They call things pudding, and it just looks like a little yogurt cup full of
That's true.
mushed up shit.
Yes, it could be just
Is
a
that
yogo. She's just found yogo.
Yeah, she's just found butterscotch yogo, and she's like giving it. Everyone can have one of those for Christmas.
Yeah.
Or is it a sticky date pudding? Because Mariah and sticky date would go together real well.
See, I'm thinking more of the sticky date vibe, just without the
because
date,
the big
sticky.
butterscotch sauce.
Yeah, in a nice little cake. Yeah,
Because they call that sticky toffee pudding in England, so maybe they call that butterscotch pudding in America.
Yeah.
Or
Gosh,
I think it's just really a cup. I think it's a yogurt.
That sounds good too. Maybe she just found topping in the cupboard. She's just a little bit hungry. It's like, I'm just gonna have a bowl of that. Just like, this is really good, you guys.
Good, and everyone's having this at Christmas.
And, yeah, now she's asking restaurants to serve. She's like, well, do you have any
butterscotch pudding?
butterscotch pudding? And then they bring out a proper one. She's like, no. It's like this really sickly, sweet syrup. Like, do you not have that? It's by Cotties.
No, it's
No?
like Cotties.
I don't know. Are they cordial? Are they also syrup? I don't know. Syrupy tub roast. It's all come around.
Butterscotch syrupy
Syrupy
tub roast
tub
pudding.
In a can. Oh no. Lacey, where's Lacey when we need her?
Where is
She would be able to
Lacey?
translate.
We need.
We need to pull her in so she can tell us, what does Mariah mean?
God.
Meaning of Mariah Carey's butterscotch. God.
Yeah, that's what we need.
It feels good, actually. It feels good that Syrupy Tub Roast is coming back around because it is Christmas.
Yes, it is Christmas.
So
Syrupy Tub
it's
Roast was a
time.
Christmas festive edition
Absolutely. Yes.
with the festive reach around.
God, there's too many things that have happened in this show. Who's listening?
Well, no one.
But that's the problem. There are people listening. I see it.
Oh, I'm so sorry
And it
if you are
concerns
listening
me.
to this by accident, because I thought it was just me and Posh catching up.
It's actually just Mariah trying to find some more topics. She's like, maybe it's in this podcast.
I just thought you needed structure in your conversation, so we created a podcast.
I think so. This is a reason to catch up. Oh my God. We're only halfway through. I'm going to say less than halfway through. All right.
We're going to have to go on to another week to get to calls chat.
87. Oh. So Mariah, she has also revealed that she's not actually awake on Christmas Day.
What?
This is shocking. So Mariah stays up all night, Christmas Eve, and
Yes.
is like preparing presents. And then like them kids come up and they open the presents. Everyone has fun. Then she goes to bed and wakes up at dinner time, which makes sense when you know Mariah.
God, no,
but
but
I just
also, because you're not cooking, like, she's Mariah. That's someone else's business.
well, she's just opening the topping and pouring it in a bowl.
Yeah, well, yeah, the little can.
It's kind of a good idea, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
But it also means that when we're awake during the day and Mariah's awake having Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we're having Christmas at the same time as Mariah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes it special.
No, you go. I was going to ask you something, but then I thought maybe it's a story in the Mimi moment, so I'll wait.
So we're pivoting now slightly from Festive to just Mimi moments. Not regular ones, because that's a different show.
It's a whole different podcast.
But just Mimi moments.
Yeah.
So Mariah does feature in Britney's memoir.
Oh my God.
I know.
Well, we're going to have to read the whole book now.
It's a whole moment that's all about Mariah's lighting. Oh. She was like, this one time I knocked on Mariah's dressing room and this amazing light just came upon me. And she's like, everyone has ring lights now, but like Mariah had a ring light in 2000. Like, you guys don't get it. Yeah. And so they read that part to Mariah and she was very happy because she likes Britney. She also likes Mariah. She likes Mariah and she likes
Mariah and also Britney.
She's just read her own book and then someone like slipped a piece of paper. It was like, this is what Britney said. And now in various other interviews, Mariah has mentioned that she started working on new music.
No.
She has 10 tracks. She's like, so I guess I'm doing an album. Like, I accidentally wrote 10 songs. So I guess I'm doing an
accidental
album
writing
now.
of 10 songs.
Right? And I reckon there's other songs she's probably been writing the last couple of years because these ones sounded recent. Yeah. And she's been in the studio. There's a choir apparently happening. I mean, that could be a different project. That sounds more Christmassy, but this other stuff sounds more just normal. So that's all happening. And just to turn back time a little bit, like Halloween, where Mariah gave us 2 iconic outfits, Jessica Rabbit and Regina George. Rabbit.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. Jessica Rabbit was like, damn.
I know,
you should just wear that.
You were built for that.
Right? And like, how is that not happen? How do we not have the live action Jessica Rabbit? Like, because she's a cartoon, like we'll do the opposite movie where everyone else is a cartoon and Mariah is Jessica Rabbit.
I mean, she's practically a cartoon anyway.
I mean, she is in our episode where she's animated. You should go listen to it if you haven't. It's just plugging ourselves. And speaking of rabbits, Mariah has introduced us to dem kittens. It's got nothing to do with rabbits, but they're animals. She's got 2 little ginger cats named Nacho and Rocky Jr. I was like, yes, I love those names. I want some Nacho, please. And of course, Mariah has just casually, just on the side, become a Victoria's Secret model. Just like, I guess I'm not doing anything Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't have much on, and I've got some festive underwear I could wear.
I was going to say, like, she was like, oh, it's festive? Well, then I'll do it. Like, I wasn't going to, it was just lingerie. I was like, okay. This festive
not doing a lingerie shoot, but a festive lingerie shoot.
Festive lingerie shoot. Yeah. They just scribbled it on to all the contracts. Just tell her it's festive.
I keep getting these videos on Instagram of Mariah just not enjoying things, and it's very funny. Just like because she cannot hide her distaste. It's like,
yeah. Is it just footage of J-Lo singing? Mariah's face.
That was one of them. It was like one of them was someone asking if she would ever do a duet with J-Lo, and she's like, I don't know how that would sound.
Yeah, I don't know what that would sound like. And then she says it like that, and they're like, whoa. She's like, no, I just mean like I don't know what that would sound like. Like the tone changes. So it's like, no, I'm innocent. I didn't say anything. But I did. And our last little bit of Mimi moment. So you may have more that I'm not across, but we've got some legal news. And that is that Vince Vance is suing Mariah, alleging that she ripped off his song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Now, if you're thinking, hey, didn't we already cover this? Yes, we did cover it.
We did.
Last year when he also sued her for the same thing. He just...
I suspect that this is the only way he's gotten anyone to listen to that song on Spotify. So every year for the rest of time at Christmas, when she thaws out,
I was going to say, I think he's confused when she says it's time.
Yeah, she's like, he goes, I better sue her again because that. That way I make 70 cents on Spotify. Like, it's a very expensive, like hiring lawyers and filing a lawsuit is a very expensive way to get a couple of people to listen to your track on Spotify and go, nah, it doesn't sound anything like
it. I know. It's.
How much of the song do you have to listen to before Spotify give you any money?
30 seconds, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not making anything.
No. Everyone will just be like, I'm going to go listen to Mariah now. It probably gets Mariah more listens because they listen to his and then they're like, I need to wash that out.
I need to get back to na.
Also, in some of the interviews, like when people were like, oh, when you co-wrote All I Want for Christmas Is You, she's like, oh, well, when I was writing it on my own, she maybe quietly says like later someone else came in. But
later someone else came in and helped.
I was mostly writing it by myself.
At the age of 8.
Casio.
On the ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Memoir moments, but is there more?
Oh, no, it's just that, I realised a lot of her defrosting as well as promoting her, song is because she's got that Christmas concert tour going on in the States.
Yes.
And I was very much contemplating doing a Posh and going overseas to watch it.
Stop it.
But I just don't think I can. It's a big commit.
And I mean, you'd have to take me.
I would.
I'm not paying. So legally, I think it'd be legally required. And I don't fly economy.
No, so. I know. Well, I definitely can't
it would be a whole thing.
I can't afford
I don't want to do that to you.
Yeah, thank you.
So but
it was just like I could go.
I know.
I've got some free time.
She is doing hits, she said, not just Christmas songs. There's also
it's Christmas and hits and Christmas and shirts.
Shirts? God, so many shirts. Yeah, with
so
belts.
many shirts, festive hits and hits, regular hits. And, no regular hits, kittens, festive probably. Hits, Mariah hits, shirts.
I mean, wouldn't we all die if she just randomly started singing I'm Real? Like,
oh my God. Imagine.
And then suddenly I love that. This is great. I love this song.
I love this sample. I'm going to fold it in and do a Loverboy now.
Yeah. Should have thought that in the first place. I don't know what I was thinking.
I still will not get over the heavily italicized I'm Real.
I'm Real. Other female entertainers.
Regular names like Jennifer or Heather.
Now,
like Heather of all the names.
I know. Someone else put that in.
Someone's gone, you got to have more than one name. I can't think of another name. Just regular
name
like Jennifer.
It's the only regular name I can think of. Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer. I don't know why.
I mean, I did... I forget what it was for, but there was... it was... There was a thing for at work, and I can't remember. It was nicknames. We did a Tom's round on nicknames, and I suggested, we should do Benifer and ask which of these Jennifers does it refer to? And I was like, oh man, there's so many. There are a lot of Jennifers.
Yeah.
I think I ended up with 10 in the end.
And most of them are married to Ben Affleck at some point.
Most of them have at some point been married to Ben Affleck. Yeah.
But it's funny how you don't realize it. There's like a tone when they're talking about J-Lo.
Yeah.
It's like a sigh.
Benefit.
Everything just gets real regular. I'm hoping she's going to hit us with a Christmas blog though.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want that for Christmas. I don't want to hear about what's going on in her festivities, regular festivities.
Regular,
probably with the same font they use on those affirmations.
Yes,
on Instagram.
Yeah, Buddha Nature Wisdom.
Buddha Nature Wisdom. Bring me on down.
Now, we do have, as you teased, some course chat and some Tina Barrett chat. Now, I mean, I'm happy.
Do we have time for it, or do we need to roll on to next week?
I think it's okay. You can. I'm just going to throw it out. You can do it. I'm going to do an Ask Me Anything.
Oh, an AMA, so a cause chat AMA.
Ask your questions. What would you like to know about the cause experience?
Well, so it was a big cause experience, I understand, because you went to the land of the cause, but not to see the cause.
Not to see the cause.
And then you came back from Cause Land to see the cause.
To see the cause. Yes.
I'm very confused by this whole situation.
I don't really know either.
Were you tossing feathers in Cause Land? Sorry, the Republic of Cause Land.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You went there to see who now?
S Club.
S Club, yes.
It's very confusing.
S Club, how many?
5?
5.
But they just don't add a number anymore.
Oh, like they're just S Club in case any more of them drop off the perch between now and the end of the tour.
One of them didn't. One of them was like, it's too hard, so I'm going to do Dancing on Ice and release a book instead. Like, I'm so sad. I'm really depressed by what happened, and I just can't go on. Anyway, pre-order my book. So I don't know what something sus has gone on there.
Yeah. I reckon it's like, they're back together. It's a big deal, and they've gone, I could turn this into something for me.
Yeah, I'm almost
and not
wondering
have to
if
do the tour with those people.
I'm wondering if the rest of the band were like, well, one of them's unfortunately passed away, and we never liked that one. It's not going to be 7. We'll just do 5.
Weren't there like other S clubs though? Like there's been more than the core group, haven't there? Like
they did
when they did their
juniors.
TV series, there were spare S clubs. Like there were acting S clubs.
So they did have Linda Blair. They did have Linda Blair as their landlord.
Oh my god!
And they had Barry Watson. Is it from Brady Bunch? Was their manager?
Oh my god!
No, not Barry Watson. He's from Seventh Heaven. Barry something.
Barry Williams.
Williams, close. So he was that, and all of the fun. But no, so it kind of all went a bit pear-shaped in terms of what was meant to happen. Was a big S Club 7 concert, and then that didn't happen, but it still went ahead, and I was like, well, I'm going to have a holiday anyway. And then the calls were here. It just got very confusing.
But didn't
basically, yes.
You had seen them not that long ago, hadn't you, when it was like S Club 2.5?
Yes. I think I've seen S Club 3 and S Club 2 and now S Club 5.
Oh, right.
But 2 and 3 didn't have a budget.
Okay, but this was like a proper
somewhat
big
of
concert.
a budget.
Yeah,
it wasn't like it wasn't as big as say the Spice Girls.
Yeah, no, that was big.
But they sold them out.
That was like Spice Club 4, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes. I think I made a joke the other day to a friend that it's S Core 7 now.
S Core 7.
That was my week. Could shove a couple of girls from the cores in, it'll all work.
So how was the S Club? How was the... So you went to Ireland, really fun. Obviously. Okay.
I went to Ireland,
to
did lots of...
Land.
Yeah, basically just kept referencing the cause to anyone who'd listen. Went to the Titanic Museum, bought a Celtic necklace and was like, ooh, the charm necklace, like the charm symbol. And super, super gorgeous. And then went to S Club. And it was really interesting because I was only going to go to 2 concerts because if you travel a long way, it's a good idea to go a couple of times because you're probably going to be jet lagged. And I tried to get Madonna tickets, but they were like $7 million for like the back row. So I didn't.
Did her concert go on in the end? I thought she...
In the UK, I think they basically just took the American leg and moved it.
Right.
So she could get all of the things back together.
Yeah.
So I went and in Dublin just kind of chilled at the back and watched the show. And it was really weird because in person, all you could hear was backing track. And I was like, I think... they've just lip synced the whole thing. But then I got home and I listened, like I watched my videos. I was like, oh no, I can hear them singing. So I think there was something going on with the sound because there was mixed reports on people going, oh, I think they just lip synced the whole thing. But then other times it's like, oh no, that I heard completely live vocals. It's like, what is happening? But when I was at the front, when I went to the UK, sorry, 10 stories. I ended up with the third show because I wanted to dance and the 2 tickets that I had were seated and I didn't know because some countries are weird, they won't get up. So I was like, I want a dancey one. So that was the Irish one. Went across and just casually met them. Forgot that was part of the ticket because it was so many lineups ago. And so I did. I got to meet HRH Tina Barrett.
Oh my God.
I mean, she gave 100% of nothing. But it was really fun.
She has a skill and it's turning up.
Absolutely. When I tell you, she turned up at every single concert. Yeah. Every one.
Yeah.
One of them,
not everyone does. That's why there's only 5 of them now. Like, Tina's not letting the site down by not turning up.
Absolutely.
And going on Dancing on Ice instead.
Yeah, exactly. My favourite part with good old teens.
Yeah, TB.
There was one night that she couldn't deliver
tuberculosis.
Yes. There was one night where, they all have a little spot that they have to, chat. And she'd lost her voice completely.
Oh,
but
no.
Gosh, she could have knocked me over with a feather when the next song, she just sounded so clear.
Oh, well, that's amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And she, of the dancing fame, she's the dancer in the group. I think she's just a ballet dancer because...
Okay.
She was like Joe from Essex, who's had about 17 back operations, was out dancing poor old teens. But she looked great while doing it. And as I sent to you, it's just Tina Barrett's world, and we're just living in it. Yeah. So, she was very nice. They all had very nice eye makeup on.
Oh, that's good.
That was handy.
Especially, you've got to feel in a lot of when you get to a certain age, the eye makeup's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
That's true.
It was actually tape.
Oh God. But you know what? Actually, it was super fun. The show was really fun. They were fit as anything. I was quite surprised, and they are tiny little people, and I was like Hagrid. And I was also, like, in the photo that we got together, I'm standing about 1.5 feet in front of them. So I look even more giant.
Oh, my God.
Like, this is not working. If I was Mariah, I'd be getting my lighting team in.
Yeah.
And not dealing with that. But no, it was super fun and camp. And it actually is quite a fun way to travel. When you get to see some shows and you meet people and forces you to jump on the next flight or the next train to somewhere you'd probably never go to.
Yeah, that's fun. Where in the UK was the concert?
I was in Manchester and Nottingham.
Fun.
So, yeah. I'd been to Manchester before, so I got to catch up with friends.
I got very drunk.
In Mr. Sheffield?
At some gay bar.
Unsurprising.
I know. And then on the way home, I ate a Scotch egg and then threw up.
Not a butterscotch egg, just a Scotch egg.
Just a regular Scotch egg. A butterscotch egg pudding would have been amazing.
Yeah, with some topping. Yeah, delicious. Yeah. And then, of course, Cause Chat.
Cause Chat.
I flew...
Cause Chat.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's like they're here in the room. That was the boy one singing, but
oh my God,
no one's heard him before.
Again, my friend Vaya went to the cause, loved it. Yes. Vaya, by the way, who you might know from the Neighbours podcast, if you're a fan of Neighbours, even if you're not, it's actually quite fun to watch it through the lens of Neighbours. But Vaya sent me a text saying that one of them had, I think it was Andrew, was telling a story about how their mum was about to move. They were going to pick up sticks and move to Australia. They were going to emigrate. And then she found out she was pregnant with Jim. And Blair's gone, who's Jim? The brother.
There was also a memory that she shared on stage about Melbourne, which was that, back in the day, they did an in-store signing at, HMV or Saturday or something like that. And everyone's lined up and getting their thing. And they brought their parents out for a little holiday. And people kept coming up to them, getting their CD signed, and then going across to the parents and lining up. So, because everyone wanted to meet Mr. and Mrs. Core. So they were like, we have such fun mememories of Melbourne because how do you forget that?
They had the core cores.
Absolutely. But I went along to the show. I'd never seen them before, so that was all very exciting. They sang all the hits. All the hits that you hate.
Yeah, that one.
But it was really interesting because when they were singing like album tracks, normally people will just go and get a drink or whatever
else to the shops.
What was really weird and interesting was that maybe because they're not just sort of singing and dancing around, they're musicians, people just, like, you could hear a pin drop. It was really interesting. Like, I was like, I've never heard this in an arena where it's just silent and you could hear every cough. Like, it was insane. And then, of course, I filmed a little bit and put that on the old Instagram, and then just casually got a little notification the other day saying, you've got, you know, a message from Andrea Core. I was like, excuse me?
What?
And so she had shared my video officially, not just like a story. She reposted it and thanked me in the comment.
Thank you for breaching a copyright by recording.
Yes, I appreciate that. Because literally the entire audience sang Runaway. Like, she didn't have to do anything. Yeah. And then just before we recorded, so I'd responded saying, you know, thanks for sharing my video. And she sent me a little heart. It's okay. We're just best friends now. And this is Toast Bestie. This is someone who doesn't really use social media. Like, she's not us who just reply to anyone.
You're now friends with a Core.
Does
that mean you have to sign up to all of the brothers' crazy conspiracy theories?
No, because what I'm thinking is now they're going to have a good brother, me.
Oh,
you're
going to fill
push him out.
You're going to take over. Doesn't he play a musical instrument?
I can pretend. You know, if Tina Barrett can do it, I can certainly do it. Plinky plonky, plinky plonky. I'll just sing Mariah songs the whole time. It's fine. God. So yeah, just it was fate that we would have a little break, and then I would just go off and become best friends with all of the people we bring up in this show.
All of the
Tina
people
Barrett,
that you talk about all the time. Tina Barrett, the
and,
Cause. You've already met. You're now obviously totes besties with Alyssa Milano.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
we need to get Melissa Joan Hart down.
Melissa Joan Hart and Fran Drescher.
Oh, God, don't.
She won't be very busy at the moment. She's finished her negotiations. So she's got,
the boss
got a bit of spare time.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I dare say her first point of business or port of call was the phrase. It will be to come here and meet me. I think she's got to go, you know, I've been putting
Why don't you propose to Bryn Edelstein and invite her to the wedding? She'll turn up. She did last time.
And I reckon Bryn would take me up on that.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we'd have fun.
Like, at least you're not going to be bothering her for sex like everyone else is married to.
No, exactly, yeah. I'll just be bothering her for Fran.
Yeah.
Can we have some Drescher tonight?
Can you get Fran on the phone? Let's phone Fran.
Yes.
It's phone a Fran time.
Yes, oh my God.
I'm going to go on a hot seat and phone a Fran.
I really like this version of me. Yeah, this was right. Oh my God. I think that's it. Are we done?
I would seriously love it if you went onto Millionaire and when Eddie goes, would you like to phone a friend? And you go, yes, I would. And then you ring Fran and she doesn't answer. And you're like, yeah, Fran, she doesn't pick up to me anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, you could have called anyone. It's like, no, I just want to call Fran.
Yeah, I just miss her.
Phone a Fran.
Yeah, phone a Fran. Is that what you said? You said phone a Fran.
You said phone a Fran. I phoned Fran.
So I did.
That was
phone a Fran.
Yeah, I phoned a Fran.
And you know what? Then I'd have to call George Costanza, and he would pick up. And he would be like, "Can you get Fran for me?
Can you call Fran? Because Bryn's busy."
Yeah. Well, she's looking after that child.
Oh yeah,
I haven't
she's
met it yet.
Yeah,
I haven't. No. Yeah, we different wings.
Yeah, different parts
of the apartment,
of
the two-bedroom apartment.
The mansion.
I feel like she doesn't live in a mansion anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Surely she got some kind of payout. She got to keep that
Is
car.
He still alive?
That car's worth more than a mansion.
Is he still alive?
No, he's not.
No, he died?
Yeah, didn't he? Oh. I'm sure he did.
I think he was dead then. Did he die?
Yeah, didn't he? I'm
so
convinced he's dead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2021. He died in the car.
Oh, so like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
Like, he's not even cold yet, you know? I want proof. I want to see his remains.
He was found dead in 2021.
SIDS? Was it SIDS?
At age 78.
Yeah. He was only 78? Oh my God. I thought he was like 94.
He's at Springvale Cemetery if you want to go see him.
Oh, I know family that have them. Yeah, absolutely. I can just pretend I'm visiting the fan.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm just looking for Uncle Jeffrey. Apparently he was 78, but I think he was 94. Oh my God.
He was only 78.
It just seemed like he was a lot older. Like it's not even Anna Nicole Smith level.
He seemed a lot older for a very long time.
I know.
I know.
Oh. All right.
Oh, so many people have died.
This has been
episode.
hectic.
It's been quite sad.
I know. And so much of it has to be edited out.
Oh, well, Jeffrey's not in Muffin Heaven. I can tell you that for free.
I'd never eat a muffin in front of him either. Don't know what he'd get up to.
While he was back there.
Yeah. I reckon he'd still give it a crack, even now.
From beyond the grave.
Yeah.
Whenever you eat a muffin, it's like, Jeffrey, is that you?
Yeah. That's the only way I can take it. Is corporeal.
He's being haunted up the arse.
I mean, I wouldn't be the first. I would not be the first. There's always after effects. Get checked, people.
Oh my God. All right. Well,
and on that note, are we almost home?
You're almost home.
At the end of the podcast, baby. Almost there, almost home. You could probably say, but you won't because of copyright.
We are almost home. Before we head off into our festive reach around, I should ask if you're making anything happen, because I might follow someone on the internet and apparently they're making new music. Is that not true?
Is that me? Is it? Who do you follow?
Possible Prince X was making new music.
Yes, there is something coming. So I haven't announced, but probably by the time that this is out, I would have announced that there's a little cover coming, because I've done a couple of little covers, right? Just in between projects, I thought it's kind of a little sing. Yeah. So there might be a little Tony Braxton cover coming. That might be part of a bigger project that may have just a sprinkling of Mariah Carey.
What? You've gone full muffin.
You know, I've gone full muffin. Full
butterscotch pudding
muffin.
So
I think by the next episode, I'll be able to actually talk.
Oh.
Mariah's not showing up on my record, but I can pretend she is. She might not be there, but there might be some squealing. I don't know.
Ooh.
Don't know. So things are being made to happen. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's going to be time.
Yeah,
it's going to be Posh time.
I'm just singing In Excelsis Deo.
Over and over again. Awesome.
Over and over. What about you? Are you making anything happen?
I'm making nothing happen. Which is for the best.
Yeah. I mean, this is the one thing you are making happen, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I mean, there are new episodes of Doctor Who that are going to be on the Disney Plus. So I will be talking about those as soon as they're on the Adam Richard Has a Theory podcast. If you're
Can you do it where you actually like you start the episode like just before the episode actually starts, and you're just guessing what's going to happen, and it's just frantic as hell?
I've tried to do that with a trailer. And I managed to talk about a 1-minute trailer for 26 minutes. So no, a 45-minute TV show would probably go for 2 months.
Yeah, it's true.
So I kept pausing and I'm like, oh, I've got to pause this and talk about it.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was like, and that's a trailer. Like, yeah, you don't need me talking over
this
a
is
TV
why
show.
This is why we do these shows. One, so I have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
And so you have someone who will stop you from talking. That's why it works.
It's true, because I do that one alone, and I do go on.
I mean, we managed to make two medium news stories into a 55-minute episode. So. What can't we do?
We're stupid to the power of stupid.
Did we talk about Mariah in this episode?
We did a little bit. We had some Mimi moments.
Okay. We did. But we do have some more Mariah coming, of course, in our next episode, which will be the Mariah movie cameos.
Yes.
So I'm a little more across them now. So we won't be watching any movies in full because she doesn't really show up for long. No. So it'll be a bit of 2 minutes here, 30 seconds there. Or she's not even in that one, which happened. Haven't found her yet. So that will be our next Mariah Monday.
Yes. Yes. It may not be next Mariah Monday.
No one knows.
It could be in a couple of weeks. We'll see how we go. We're a little hectic at the moment.
It's a little hectic inside and out.
It's festivities. It's hard to keep up with things.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say next Monday. I said next Mariah Monday.
So it's Mariah Monday, which happens on Mariah time, which is whenever the muffins get out.
It could be a Thursday.
It could be Butterscotch Wednesday. Who knows?
I'm so excited to go eat just a bowl of topping.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and eat some GoPro. GoPro, Go-Yo.
GoPro. Oh my God.
Just having a camera for lunch.
Are you going to have the one that Jamie Lee promotes?
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Good for the tum-tum.
Yeah.
Can we go now?
Yes. Bye, Emily.
Bye.